I've never been so sure of anything before. Just like I'm in this moment, but was alone would be enough. Just take my hands and take my ring, 'cause I will always love you through anything I'll do. To talk back on different segment, for the engaging about story. Tope Oginni. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about God. Let's talk about all you need to know before you say I do.
Thank you for tuning in to Glorious Vision Television. My name is Tope Oginni, and you are welcome to Before You Say I Do. Before You Say I Do is a program that is designed for all categories of singles. As long as you have not said I do, this is a program that you don't miss for any day. I want you to know that marriage is a sacred thing ordained by God, and it is meant for everyone to enjoy. So Before You Say I Do is a program that is designed for all categories of singles to help you to navigate your marital journey. In today's world, it is not easy navigating the marital world, the relationship world, even the dating itself, because of a lot of things that surrounds an average single. You have so many choices that you have to make when it comes to your relationship, marriage, and your dating. And if you are not well informed, if you are not well educated about what you need to know, you need to do before you say I do, then there's bound to be a problem in your future marriage. So this program is being ordained, is being designed to help as many singles, especially Christian singles, that want to know about marriage, that want to know how to navigate their marital journey, and how to know how to make the right choice when it comes to partner, dating, and relationship. So this is what we do on Before You Say I always still wish ourselves Happy New Year. And I want to say thank you to as many people that were there last year with me on this journey of Before You Say I Do. We have come again this time around, and I promise that this year is going to get better and better than what it used to be. I want to also give you an exciting news. I want to give you an exciting news now. Your favorite program, Before You Say I Do, we are going to be shifting the transmission time from 9 p.m. to 8 p.m. So it is no longer going to be 9 p.m. So your favorite Before You Say I Do program will now be showing at 8 p.m. on every Tuesday. So I want you to share this news around to your friends, to your family, as many people that you know, that Before You Say I Do in this 2025 will start showing at 8 p.m. on every Tuesday. Please don't miss it, because this year promises to be very, very exciting. We have a lot of activities, a lot of segments, wonderful programs that you are going to enjoy. So please join me on this exciting program Before You Say I Do, as we start our transmission at 8 p.m. and no longer 9 p.m. Thank you. On this note, I want to go on this short break. When I return, the program is just starting. Please don't go anywhere, and I'll be right back. Welcome back. It is still Before You Say I Do on Glorious Vision Television, the only program designed for all categories of singles. You may be in your courtship stage, you may be engaged already. As long as you have not said I do, this is where you ought to be. This program provides support, guidance, everything that you need to know to make an informed decision when it comes to your future, your marriage, and your relationships. So I will advise that you don't miss it for anything. So if this is your first time, this is Before You Say I Do, please don't go anywhere, because the program is just starting. On today's episode of Before You Say I Do, for those of you that you are our regular viewers, you know we have this segment of Before You Say I Do that is called Ask Tope Oginni. Ask Tope Oginni. So on today's episode of Before You Say I Do, I am going to be doing Ask Tope Oginni, a segment of Before You Say I Do, where you have the opportunity of asking me anything on your relationship, on your dating. You need any advice, you need any counseling, anything about your relationship is what we do on Ask Tope Oginni. So you can ask me anything as long as it has to do with your relationship, with you need dating advice, we provide support, we provide support, we provide guidance, we provide counseling in this area of before you say I do. So today you are welcome to ask Tope Oginni. If you have any question, you are free to write me, you are free to drop it on that WhatsApp number that is scrolling on your screen. So I have received so many questions. I have received many questions from, no, that is wrong, Diola, please, this is the correct one. I have received many questions from our viewers, and today I'll be answering one or more of them if time permits me. So I'll be answering one or more of them if time permits me. So let's start. Now we are going to look at a question from one of her viewers, and the question reads thus: I am a Christian. The question reads thus: I am a Christian lady in a committed relationship, and my partner and I are planning of marrying each other. However, I haven't had the chance to meet his family yet. Will it be appropriate for me to visit them, and what are some of the things I should keep in mind or do during the visit? So this is one of the questions that I got from one of my viewers, asking me, she's in a committed relationship but she has not been able to meet the parents of her potential partner. So she's planning to pay them a visit. She's now asking, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to prepare? This is a very wonderful question. It's a very great question, and I like this kind of, because I know that a lot of young ladies too might be caught, even not just ladies alone, even some men too can be caught in this kind of situation where you want to go and meet the parents of your potential partner. These are people that you have never met before, so the fear will be there, the fear of whether they will accept you or not, the fear of what are their likes, what are their dislikes, what am I supposed to do when I'm there. It is normal for everyone that wants to go on a visit to their potential in-law. So before I respond, I want to say congratulations to you on your upcoming wedding. Like you said, that this is somebody, it has already been finalized that you are going to get married to this person, but you just need to meet the parents, and it's very good. It's very good. That step that you want to take is a very good one. Yes, but before saying yes, now I want to say some things. I don't know, before you can ask this question, maybe I want to assume that he may have proposed to you and you may have said yes, or you may be in your courtship. I don't know the level that you may be right now in your relationship, but I want to point out some things for us in case of others that are watching me right now that may want to ask this question, or they are already in this kind of a situation too. Now I want to say that before you say yes to any proposal as a young lady or even as a man, before you pop up the question, make sure that you have met your partner's parents. Make sure that you have met your partner's parents. It is very important that you do that. Then I want to say another thing, that courtship should not start until parents are aware of your relationship. You should not start your courtship until your parents are aware of your relationship. I know you ladies, you children, you youths of nowadays, not children, you youths of nowadays, I know that you always tell us that you have your ways of doing your things and our own is old school. But if the same old school is working for us and we are trying to teach you the same old school that we help you, I don't see anything that is wrong in it. Now somebody may be saying, why should I wait for courtship to start until we have met our parents? It is very important that you must meet them before you go deep, because the reason why you need that is that, what if that after you have gone deep and you now discover that after you have gone deep you now decided to go and meet them, then after meeting them they don't like you, or it is you that you don't even like the family that you want to go into, or something just happen there that have to make you to quit that relationship. That's not good enough. You may say yes, I can quit and go and I'll get another person, but that's not a very a good CV. It's not a very good, it's not adding any value to your CV, let me put it that way. So the best thing for you to do is ensure that before you go deep in your relationship, before you pop the question, before you accept the proposal from anybody, please ensure that both of you have met with your parents, they have accepted both of you, you have reached a conclusion that both of you are good to go. It is very very necessary. So I said before you say yes, before you pop up the question, you must ensure that you have met your partner's parents. It is a vital step in building a strong relationship for your future together. And I said courtship should not start until parents of both parties are aware of the relationship. Ensure that you must have discussed as a young lady with your parents, and as the man with your own parents too, that I'm now in a relationship, I'm dating a lady, and this is how far we have gone. I'm planning of bringing her home to come and meet with you, to come and get to know my parents. You know, it's very very important that you do that before you get deep. Now let me also say this: there are a lot to learn and know during your visit to your in-law to be's place. A lot of people usually run away when they say come and meet my parents. Some ladies don't like it. You know, it's like everyone wants to crash down on them when they hear that you have to go and meet my parents. And for some, it's a thing of joy, it's a thing of excitement when their potential partner announce to them that next week we'll be going to visit my parents, so that you can get to know them and they can get to meet with you. But for some, it doesn't go down well with them because of the fear of what are they, you know, the expectation, what are they going to get, how is it going to look like. This normally make them to be afraid, but going there helps you a lot. When you get there, you will see a lot of things, you will learn a lot of things about their traditions, about their customs, about that family in particular. Even with a short period, you are able to see some things that you can help in your decision taking about whether you should go ahead with this person or not. So visiting your in-laws before the wedding is a wonderful idea. Visiting your in-laws for the first time can be a mix of excitement and nervousness. Yes, you can be nervous. It is an opportunity to build relationships, establish a connection and get to know them. So I want you to stop the nervousness and just see it as a way and an opportunity to get to know them, establish a relationship with your in-law to be, connect with them and get to know them better. Like your mother-in-law, you know, this mother-in-law and daughter-in-law issues, you know, this will also able to know who your mother-in-law is. You know, I know mothers on the first day they will not hide it. If there's something that they don't like about you, it's either you will see it from their countenance or they will tell their son. So I know mothers will not even hide. So that alone will help you to know whether you are accepted in that family. The your mother-in-law to be's reaction to you when you came visiting. These are some of the things that you'll be able to know. Your brother-in-laws, your sister-in-laws or other members of that family, you get to meet them and know how much they accepted you. You know how much you are wanted. You know how much they be longing to see you. Know the son must have told them that I'll be coming at this particular. Same thing goes for the men, but I'm answering a question from a young lady. That's why is more of the men's parents. So please get that right. So they must have been looking forward to their daughter-in-law to be. How does she look like? Who is she? Where is she from? You know, the excitement too is with them too. It's not just with you. So please, it's always good for you to look at it that way, that oh, it's an opportunity. Go with the positive mind. Forget don't go there with negative mind, please. So now let me tell a story that will let you know that it is very important for you, that you must get to know your potential parents-in-law. It is very very important. Now, Rachel met her fiancé family for the first time during an holiday. She was nervous but prepared. having asked her fiancé about his family traditions. Then the visit went smoothly, and Rachel was relieved to find that she shared so many common interests, with her mother-in-law to be. She just discovered that, oh, mama, you are just like me, you have everything in me, these are my areas of interest, and you also too. In the course of discussion, in the course of asking question, she gets to know that she and her mother-in-law have something in common, and that helps out. If she had not done that visit, she may not know that she and her mother-in-law to be, they have this common interest together. Now there's another story of somebody who they met and they did not go to meet their parents. Before you know it, they start having sex together. Before you know it, the lady took in. By the time they will go visit, by the time the lady will say, no, my parents said I must go and meet your parents, and you cannot impregnate me, and I don't get to know anybody about your family. And the man said, okay, let us go. They met outside their base, and they have to travel home to go and meet the young man's parents. When they got there, in the course of questioning and interrogation, they will ask you question. That was when they discovered that they are even relatives. They are relatives, because when they said they are from the same town, they started asking further questions like, who are your parents, what is your family name, and all the rest of them. That's how they get to discover that they are relatives, and she's already pregnant. Are they going to terminate the pregnancy? No, they ended up becoming husband and wife. We also have story of another people. They did not go and visit their parents, they did not get to go and meet them before they start thinking of wedding and all of that. By the time the man has already proposed, so they went on getting to meet their parents. That's how they also discover too that these are two people that they are having family disputes for quite a long time. Family disputes, and they are vowed that they are not going to have anything to do with each other. And now their parents, their children are now coming together to say, we are getting married. If they had done that on time, they would have known what to do about it. So these are some of the reasons why we just need to be very, very careful. So now, before you visit, ensure that you have a discussion with your partner. Discuss the best time and the way to arrange the visit. The best time to meet the parents at home. How do you arrange the visit? Will it be at home and you will come and join the family, or both of you will come together? You make arrangement from a place and you come home together, to the parents' home together? Then ensuring that both of you are on the same page. You must ensure that both of you are on the same page. You cannot just say you don't know them. These are people that you are meeting for the very first time. So you need to discuss with your partner, what is the best time that we can meet there, all of them at home. So your partner needs to know this and tell you, and then communicate to them and get back to you, so that both of you can be on the same page. Then you must ask about his family traditions, values, and expectations. If you are getting married, if you are from the eastern part and you are getting married to somebody from the western part, there are ways that when you go visiting them, there are ways that they expect you to greet them, to relate with them. So these are some of the things that So if you are coming from the eastern part and you are going into a western part of the country's family, you should know when you get there, you are expected, whether you are from that part or not. They will always expect you to respect their tradition. They expect that you should have asked questions from their son, and he should have enlightened you about all of these things before you come, so that they don't look at you and see that you are a very rude person or a very disrespectful person who does not have regard for their traditions and their values. So you must ask about all of these things. Then you must research about them. Ask your partner about everything that you need to know about them. It's not everybody that you can say hello because you are coming from America, hi. No, some parents will not take to that at all. They don't care whether you are brought up in America, you are brought up in whatever. You need to ask questions. You need to ask questions about where you are going, so that you don't just go there and embarrass yourself and your partner, or you go and get and get insulted because they feel that you don't have regard for them, or because you lack manners. You wouldn't want anybody to say that about you, because it's going to definitely spoil your mood. You are there to enjoy, you are there to be happy and relate with them. So if you know, if care is not taken, it may ruin all the excitement and the joy that you expect to get. So it is very important that you should know their way. You should learn how to greet in their language. If you are from a different tribe, your in-laws will be happy. It's not like it's a forced thing that you must do it, but it's just a matter of joy, you know. It just adds this excitement, this fun to your visit, because their son must have told them, oh, she's from this part, she's from the northern part, she's from the eastern part of the world. You must have explained all of that to them, they know. But when you now want to surprise them and you get there and you are now going on your news, they must have known that you must have asked questions, or you must have been taught that, oh, going to visit this kind of man, they will even be the one that don't bother, get up. Not that you go there and say, after all, they should know. You expect them to know that I'm not from their part. You shouldn't go with that kind of attitude. So it's very, very important that you do that. So don't go to your in-laws house for the first time unprepared. Remember, first impression goes a long way. The first time that you are going there, the first impression that you are going to create there, it goes a long way, and it will also create a lasting impact about who you are. I'm not saying that you should pretend. No, I'm not telling you that you should pretend to go and be what you are not, just because you want to please them or you want them to accept you. That is not right. That even a Christian should not even do that. Be yourself. Even where it is not, so let them tell their son, and their son will always know how to talk to mommy and daddy about you. Don't worry, mommy and daddy, I will talk to her. Maybe she didn't even know that it is not right. So you can only then, most importantly, you must pray before going there. Pray. Some in-laws can be very difficult. Pray and commit your visit to the hands of God even before you leave your home. Maybe it's a week or 2 weeks that you have been planning this visit. Please pray. Pray. Yes, some in-law can be very difficult. No matter how beautiful, no matter how packaged you go there, they are just naturally a difficult set of people, that they are usually very pleased to, very difficult to please. So if you are going to that kind of a family, I'm sure you need to pray, and your partner must have explained to you, like I said, that you need to research, ask about the mom and the dad. Who are they? Their temperament, their personality. Those are the things. What do they like? What is it that they don't? What do they like? What are their dislike? These are some of the things that you know. So if you have asked all those questions and you have been given those information, you will now start acting based on the information that you have been given. That will help you. So you need to pray, so you will find favor in their eyes, even when they eventually set their eyes on you. So you need to pray for guidance. Ask God to give you the wisdom and how to interact with them. You know, you pray to God. Maybe you don't even know what you are supposed to do, and you are so nervous, because they can, if you are not careful, they will even observe your nervousness because of the way you will be doing, the way you will be shaking your body. You know, some people can study people a lot. So you need prayer. Once you have prayed and you have commit this visit into God's hand, God will take care of everything, and all those fears, you just come out and be saying, what is it about all this fear? And your parents are just very, very nice people, loving to be with. That will be what will come out of your mouth. So you need to pray ahead of your visit. On this note, I want to go on this short break. When I return, the program continues. Please don't go anywhere, and I'll be right back. Welcome back. It is still Before You Say I Do on Glorious Vision Television, the only program designed for all categories of singles to help in navigating their marital journey, to offer support, guidance on how to get it right in the area of their relationship, and also to help you to make and informed decisions about your relationships and about your future. So on today's episode of Before You Say I Do, I'm doing a segment of this program which is called Ask Tope Oginni, where you have the opportunity of asking me anything that has to do with your relationship, with dating, with love, or whatever it is that you are passing through in your relationship. So today's episode, one of my viewers wrote to ask that she's in a relationship with a young man, a very committed one, and they're planning marriage, but she has not had the opportunity of getting to meet the parent. So she's asking, she wants to go to visit them. She's asking, what is she supposed to do? What is she supposed to know before going there? And I said, wonderful. So this is what I've been treating. So I go to the next one. Before I went to that break, I was on praying because it's important. Let me repeat for those who are just joining now. You need to pray. Yes, prayer is very, very important. Pray and commit your in-laws, your journey, everything that you are going to be doing. Commit them into God's hand and ask God to guide you so that you will not misbehave. You will not do what you are not supposed to do, and you can find favor in their sight. It's not like you are going to force them to like you. No, just pray and commit everything into God's hand. Then the next thing is choose a convenient time. You know, I talked about asking your partner about the best time, the convenient time that you can meet the family. Once he has done that and given you the feedback, you now choose a convenient time. Pick a date and time that works for everyone that is involved, including yourself. It's not just about your in-laws to be now. You, what time is convenient for you, what time is convenient for your partner, and even your in-laws to be, your parents-in-law to be. You need to know the best time that you can meet everybody. So choose that time, consider their schedule, then consider that they may have events. You may be choosing a Saturday, they may be having events. Sunday, they may go to church, and you know, maybe after church, they normally have all these after church activities, meetings, and all the rest of them. That will take a lot of time. So you just have to choose a time that is very convenient for everybody that is involved, that are supposed to be involved in this. Then set clear expectations. Set clear expectations, like clarify the purpose of your visit with your partner. Are you looking to get to know them better, spend quality time with them? You need to ask from your partner, what am I going to do? Am I going just to get to know them? Are there any other discussions that you want me to discuss with them, or that they will be discussing with me, or all of us are going there to discuss? It's better for me to be in the know, so that I will not go there as a stranger and they start a topic I won't be able to contribute. It is very, very important that both you and your partner should be on the same page and know, yes, it's just to go and get to know them, just to meet them, spend quality time with my family to get to know who they are better, or also to discuss about our relationship. Are we going there? These are some of the things. Just know that between yourself. Then you must show respect for their home. Be polite, kind, and considerate your interactions with them. It is very, very important. Then don't try to be someone you are not, or pretend to have interest you don't really have. You don't like sports, or you don't like football. They are watching football. It's not a must that you must pretend along with them that you like football. Let them know from the onset that you don't like football. Even if they ask you, oh, what's the name of your club? If you don't have any, tell them, don't lie. If you lie and call the name of a club and they start asking you further questions and you are not able to answer them correctly, then you have messed up yourself. So there's no need for all of that. Be truthful. If they are doing something and that is not your area of interest, don't try to say because you want to please them you have to do that and you go and mess up. Remember, if it is not your area of interest, if you go into it, you may fumble, you may do what you are not supposed to do, and that will even worsen the situation. So it's better, don't try to be, if you are the introvert, and they are talking and talking, you are the introvert, it's not a must that you must talk. Let them know from the onset who you are. Don't begin to say and be talking and be talking, then after the wedding then they come and they say, but when we met this lady, this is not how you were. You were this lively person, you were always around us. Then what happen? Don't give them a kind of impression that is not about you. That's what I'm saying. So don't try to be someone you are not, or pretend to have interest that you don't really have in what they are doing. If they are watching their football or they are doing something that you don't have interest, please let them know. They are not going to force you that you must follow their interest. I don't think there's any family that want to do that. They will respect your own privacy as well. Then show interest in their lives. How do I mean it? Ask questions about their hobbies. Is it mommy or the you are in the sitting room and you are all having discussions, they're asking you questions, you too you can ask them, daddy, what is your hobby, what do you like doing most, mom what, because they are your potential parents-in-law. These are people that you are going to be getting married to their son. So the earlier the better that you get to start knowing them, what their hobbies, their interests are. By the time you get married to them, so you know where their hobbies, you know where their interests and all of other things lies. So it's not like you don't know mommy too well. And I don't know if I ask mommy, if I say this Christmas I want to call grandma and say, grandma, I want to take you to the cinema. You already know, oh, grandma loves movies. So somebody who loves watching movies, if you tell her that, grandma, this Christmas I want to take you to cinema, she'll be so excited. She'll be so excited because you've already know that these are some of the things that she likes. So be part of their life, listen attentively and show interest in getting to know them. Don't go there and go and keep to yourself like your status is, they are not of your class. Let me put it that way. That you get there, maybe what you are expecting is not what you get, and maybe you are of the high class and you get there, you want to start forming class. No, don't do that. You are going into this family, and very soon both families are going to become one. The next thing you need to know again is during your visit. We've talked about before the visit, we are looking at when you get there, you are now in their home. What are those things that you are supposed to be doing while there is what I've been talking about. So when you are there again, you need to pay attention to how his family are interacting with one another. It's very, very important. This will help you to understand, to have an insight into how they bond, the love they share, the relationship that they share together as a family, so that you are just coming into them, you get to know what you expect, who they are, and now you can relate to them. You can see that, oh, this family share a lot of bonds, love, and so many things in common. So this will get you to know. You have to do all of that, like you study them, how parents are relating with their own children, how the siblings, if they have any house help, you have to know how are they treating their house help. These are some of the things that will help you to know who this family really are. Then the next thing you need to do again while there, you must offer to help. If you are visiting their home, like maybe the visit is in their home, is not outside their home. So now what you need to do, some people can decide to say, okay, maybe we should just go to an eatery, but I know mostly it is always in the homes, because going to eatery won't help. Going to the homes will make you to know their home, get to know them and everything about them. So now if you are visiting the home, you need to offer to help with some things at home. Like you are a first time visitor, and of course they want to prepare food, they want to give you food to eat. The moment you see that mother-in-law to be is in the kitchen, there's nothing stopping you to say you want to offer to help. She might decline, she might say don't worry, but respectively, there's nothing wrong if you get up. After all, you are a child that is well brought up. Don't join these children of nowadays. Why will I go to my mother-in-law? I hear a lot of, why will I go to my mother-in-law's house and I will go there and I will see that she's washing or she's doing something, she's sweeping, and I will collect the broom and sweep. Don't be that kind of a person that your mother-in-law is sweeping and you are raising your legs up for her to sweep over. That's not right. She's not going to force you. Nobody is going to force you to do that. But it only shows that you are a child that is well brought up, and it only tells the mother or the family members or the parent that you are going to be a good wife to their son. That is what it just means. So you must offer to help them. You can volunteer to help with setting the table, cooking or cleaning up after you have done eating. Maybe everyone has done eating, you can decide to help them with cleaning up, like you want to take all the dishes to the kitchen. There's not, it's just a one day visit and you'll be gone. It's just a one day visit, you know. So if you do that, I don't say anything that is wrong. Nobody is going to nobody is going to abuse you for doing that. So you can offer to help, like I said, like setting the table, helping in the cooking or doing the clean up after you are done eating, except if they decline. You know, in some homes they have housemates who can do all of this, so they will just tell you that you should not worry. But in a home where your mother-in-law to be does not have somebody, an assistant to help her, you can get up to do that. And like I said, unless she declines, said, no, my beautiful daughter, just go and sit down, you are my guest for today. You know that some mothers that will do that. Oh, you are my guest for today, don't just worry to do anything they can do. But in the case there's nothing like that, there's nothing wrong. So do not go there to cross your legs while your mother-in-law to be sweeps. That's not right. Then avoid pressing your phone excessively. You are not there to press phone. Many of you that you are used to pressing on phone, you know, sometimes when you want to shy away from some things, or you want to get distracted, you go with your phone. That's not right. You are supposed to be a guest in that home. They are watching every of your moves. I am not saying that are they supposed to be doing that? Yes, they are supposed to be doing that. You want to get married to my son, you want to get married to my daughter, and you are in my home, and you say I shouldn't look at you, look at everything about you. I will do that. My mother did that for me, so I will also do that. So it's very, very important that come out as a very, very respectful child. When you are pressing phone excessively, that you are not paying attention to what they are saying, the question they are asking you, or the discussion that is going on in the family, it only shows that don't come out as a disrespectful person. Don't come out. And when you leave and the mother now calls her son and say that's not a good wife material, then you people will come out and start saying that my mother-in-law to be is a bad woman, she's a wicked woman. No, let us be sensitive at times to some of the things that we say. So please, especially those of you that are addicted to pressing your phone, you didn't leave your house to your in-laws house to go and be doing Facebook or be doing WhatsApp or be doing Instagram. That is not the place to pick your phone and say, oh, you are doing selfie, you are taking pictures and all of that. If you must do that, call on your partner. Remember, you are in his home, not your home. So I'm not saying that you should not be free, but you must be very careful with the kind of free. Remember, we've said it, you must respect their privacy, respect their custom, respect their values. Maybe pictures are not allowed to be taken within their home. You must know that, so you don't look disrespectful. You must ask your partner before you start doing anything. Then you did not come because you want to come and be working on your social media. You came for business. Yes, marriage is a business. You must be focused. You are there to also understudy them, just like they too, they will be understudy. If not, you will miss some point, some things that you need to see, so that you can discuss with your partner that these are my observations and what answers do you have for them. If all you go there to do is just to be pressing phone, you will miss out of all of these things. So all you need to do is just make sure that your phone is in vibration or something like that, so that you can create a good impression about yourself. Your parents-in-law should not be calling your name and you are obviously lost scrolling and commenting to somebody on Facebook. Maybe you are in a discussion and they are trying to call your name because they want to sell you something, but because they want to tell you something, but you are already lost on your Facebooking and your Instagramming, that you didn't even hear when the man or the mama is even calling you, that they want to point something out to you. That is not fair. Please, after all, the visit is not going to be a 24 hours thing. It depends. I know that if it is outside Lagos, you may have to spend the night there, yes. So if you are alone, you can always do that, but when you are within them, please be focused. Then the next thing that you need to do is, don't pick a fight. You did not go there to go and fight anybody. Don't go there and make trouble. Even if your profile on Facebook reads never to shy or never to trouble, please don't go there to go and fight. Be in love, be at peace with them. Your mother-in-law, your father-in-law to be, or your parents-in-law to be, they can say something that may sound insultive to you, that may sound very ridiculous to you. Please just be patient. You can always discuss that with your partner. You don't have to take offense. So if anyone intentionally says anything uncouth at you, please smile and act as if you didn't hear. Don't reply them in the like manner. All you need to do is just wait until you are done with the visit, and you can always discuss with your partner that, I didn't like that way that mommy or daddy talked to me, or your junior brother or any of your sibling, I didn't like the way they addressed me. You can always, and I'm sure if you go and talk to members of his family, it is not for you to say you want to fight for yourself and you start fighting them. So if anything is said or done that displeases you, just keep quiet. You can take it out, or rather sort it out with your partner when both of you leave the house. So don't go to your in-law to be's place and pick a fight with the mother or father or any of his sibling. It can end the relationship. No matter how you think that they have been insultive to you, no matter how bad they are, no matter how bad they think they have said at you, nobody will look at it like that. All they will focus on is that you were rude and disrespectful to your parents-in-law or to any of his siblings, and nobody will want to take that. So you need to be very careful no matter what is said. Dress appropriately, dress well where you are going there. Dress well. This is not, you are not going there for fashion parade. Don't dress too excessively or underdress. Just dress. That's why you need to ask them questions. I mean, you need to ask your partner question. If you are going to visit a Christian parent, you know how you should dress. I'm not saying that you now go and be tying your head and all of that. That's not what I mean. But there are good dress sense that can make you look like a godly child. Not like when you dress as if you are just coming from one ungodly place or like that. No. So choose attire that is respectful and suitable for that occasion. Avoid overly casual or overly formal clothes unless that is what your partner specified that you should wear, that mommy and daddy will like. You can ask him, what kind of dress do you think mommy and daddy will like on me? You can ask him. After all, they are his parents, so you can ask him that question. He will tell you. Then as a lady, don't dress like you want to seduce all the men in his family, like you want to go and seduce the men, the father, the brothers that are there. Don't dress like that. Don't dress to the extent that when you get there, you are their focus of attention. They are not even paying attention to any other thing, but you're dressing because you are going there bearing everything, showing too much of your flesh to everybody just because you want to show that you are a beautiful girl and you have all the right figure. Is not right. Then even if short skirt is your trade, try and dress well that day. Maybe you like short skirt, not that you want to go there with micro mini skirt and you get there, you are sitting down, all your laps are showing, all in between your laps are showing. That's no mother, no parent will accept, or we go ahead with his son to marry that kind of a woman, and that is the truth. So dress decently. Don't be going to visit your parent-in-law to be and you are dressing indecently, exposing all your cleavages and your laps. Before you hear, my son, let me have a word with you inside. If you don't want to hear that, the moment you hear, my son, let me have a word with you inside, you should know that something is not just right anymore. The moment you enter and the mother look at you, or the parents look at you from head to toe, and the mother especially, mothers are always like that. My son, please, I want to see you inside. See you inside. You should know that something is, you have messed it up. You have messed it up even from the beginning. It may not always be like that at all times. It may be that the mother wants to say something, appreciates you, and she don't want to say it, but let's just take it like that. But just dress it, just ensure that you dress decently. As a young woman, dress responsibly. Don't dress like somebody that, the way you dress is how you'll be addressed. So if you want them to address you politely, very well, with class, then you need to dress very, very well. So remember that. So dress respectively, considering their cultural and personal preferences. You must consider their culture. What's their culture? Okay, maybe you are getting married to somebody from the eastern part. You can decide to dress like the eastern person. You can decide to dress like somebody from the eastern part to them. Fine, you are from the western part, you are a Yoruba lady, but you are getting married to somebody from the eastern part. You can decide to tell your partner that you are going to get an Igbo dress to show that you belong to them, to show a sense of belonging to them, that you are part of them. And they'll begin to ask that, we hope that our son told us that you are a Yoruba lady now. How come you know about our dressing? Yes, you tell that because I'm coming into your family. I have to start learning how to dress, your way too. I have to start. Yes, the mother will be happy that this one is not somebody that is coming, to come and be discriminating in terms of culture or all of that. So it's very important. Then bring a gift. When you are coming, bring a gift, no matter how small. Don't ever go to your parents in-laws house empty handed. It is not right. They are not begging for it, and I'm sure their son too did not say that if you don't bring any gifts, they will not accept you or they will not allow you to enter into their home. But it is very important that you come with a gift. I'm sure when you will be leaving too, the mother will definitely, the mother especially will give you something. The father too can also do something. So, or both family or every members of the family may have decided that since they know that you are coming, they may have prepared something that, they may have sat down together to ask themselves question that this our brother's wife to be that is coming to meet us today, what are we giving to her when she's leaving? They will put their heads together and think of a beautiful gift, or they can even ask their son too that what kind of gift does your woman like that we can get for her. You can ask your son. He will tell you what she likes. So I'm sure that they will also give. So you too, what I'm saying is that you must get something as you're going, my dear sister, that you ask this question, you must get something. Now try not to go without a gift. Consider bringing, no matter how small the gift is, make sure that you bring something to show your appreciation for their hospitality, for welcoming you into their home, for showing you hospitality, for all the beautiful meals and all other things that they've given to you. You must come with some. So when you are leaving, you can always give, or the moment you get there, you can give it to them that this is what you brought for them. So now you must ensure that you give them something. Ask their son, what do you think I can get for your parents, so that you not go and buy what they don't like. It's not just about flowers or something. You must ask them so that you can get something that every members of the family will enjoy. So you ask. Then be prepared for questions. Be prepared to answer questions about your relationship and about yourself and your future goals. When you are going like that, be prepared for questions. They will ask you questions. What's your name? What's your family name? Who are your parents? What are your future goals? Why do you like our son? This and that. They will ask questions. So you must be prepared for all of these things, so that those questions doesn't come unexpectedly to you. They will ask you questions, definitely. So please be prepared for that, and you too be prepared to answer their question with all honesty. Then the next thing is keep the visit balanced. What do I mean? Balance your time in between individual conversations and group interactions. Make sure you spend quality time. Don't be in a hurry when you are with them. Is a thing that have been thought about for a long time, not just that day. So you should prepare to spend quality time. Don't ever be in a rush. Don't be rushing your partner. We want to go, we still have somewhere to go. No, you must give that day to them. You must give them that day. You and your partner must have spoken how many hours we are going by 12. Once it is 4, we are leaving. You must have agreed. You must be on the same page with this. Not like it's you that will just come up that you want to start living just like that. No matter how uncomfortable you are there, you don't have to just show it to them that you are not comfortable being with them. At least let your partner know all of these things. Is very important. Now these are all for the visit, during the visit, that is, you are already there. Now after the visit, you are done with everything. You have said bye bye, you have presented them your gift, they have presented their own gift, you have said thank you to them for hosting you, they have said thank you to you too for coming and all of that, you know, and you have left. After this, after the visit, does it end there? Does it end in the bye bye and everything? No. Now after the visit, you must try and express your gratitude for their hospitality and the opportunity to spend time with them. You can send text messages, you can call them mommy and daddy and thank them for hosting you, for the hospitality and how much you enjoy their presence, and all of that is very important. Don't just keep quiet that after all I've gone to meet them and it just ends like that. No. Then the next thing is the next thing you do is discuss your visit with your partner. Sharing your thoughts, feelings and observations is nothing bad. You have not gone there to condemn or to judge them. You have only gone to observe and to make adjustment where it is necessary. So you must let your partner know that you are not going there because you want to judge them, you want to condemn them, or you want to blame them. No. So when you come back, you now give your partner the feedback. Yes, I enjoy mommy, I enjoy daddy, I enjoy all your family members, they are great, they are wonderful, but there's something that I observe that I don't think I'm too pleased with. Yes, you can always. It's not like you want to condemn his family, or you want to be judgmental about his family, that they are not this enough. They are, no, don't do that. You will ruin things and you will get him angry, and you may not like that. That little act can end the relationship, except if it is something that you see that is a big red flag and you cannot just go into that kind of family. I'm not saying if you see something that you see that is going to affect you negatively or is going to hurt you badly, that you should not speak out, share your thoughts and your feelings about it. And if it's going to make you to say we have to put a pause, I'm not saying that, but you just have to make sure that you have genuine reasons, not like you are going there. Remember, your own family too is not perfect, your parents too are not perfect, so know that. Then you do a follow-up and stay connected. Make an effort to always stay in touch with your future in-laws once in a while. Now that you have gone to meet them and you like them, you like the family, you want to be a part of that family, the next thing is you must always keep in touch. Like mommy, be calling her once in a while. I just want to check on you, how are you feeling, ma? You know, let it continue, don't let it stop. Continue to build on that bond, on that relationship that you have started very well. So don't let it. Do a follow-up, whether through regular calls to her, visit once in a while. Now you know their home. Once in a while you can pay them a visit. Don't run away. Don't say because you have met them for the first time, then it has to be during the wedding ceremony again, or when their son eventually gets married to you. Don't run away from them, especially if they are wonderful people. You need to show more love to them. You need to show more love to them. And as you do that, you are already building a connection, a relationship with this family when you have not even married their son. So it's very, very important that you get to know them before you get into there. So these are all the things that I have to say to you, my young sister. I wouldn't want to mention your name like you said. So these are the things that I want to say to you that you have to do. And for those that will be doing this also, now you have learned what you are supposed to do. Maybe you also have this problem too and you don't know what to do, you don't know how to go about it. Now you have had it on this program, so please go and build on all of these points. And as you do that, you will see that you have a memorable visit with your family. So in conclusion, no matter how the visit goes, do not lose hope. No matter how it goes, maybe it's not what you are expecting, please do not lose hope yet. Opportunities to make good second impressions will always abound. Should you miss it in the first, it will come in the second time. So please don't lose hope on anything that may go wrong or that you don't like. It should not be an end to your relationship. It should be something that should help you and your relationship. It should be something that it should be something that should help you and your partner to sit down together, look at how you can make things right, adjust things where necessary, and make a wonderful family with your in-laws. That's just all you need. And as you do that, The Lord will help you in Jesus' name. The Lord will go with you. The Lord will grant you favor in the presence of your in-laws. The Lord will guide your step in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Once again, I want to say congratulations in preparation for your wedding, and the Lord will make that day a successful one in Jesus' name. To this, I've come to the end of Ask Tope Oginni, where you can ask me anything about your relationship, about love, about dating, whatever you want to know in your marital life is what this program is all about. I want to say thank you to the production crew for making today's production a great success, and I want to appreciate everyone who has been part of today's episode of Before You Say I Do. If you have any question on this episode, previous episode, or the one that is affecting you personally and you want to ask me question, please don't hesitate to drop it on that WhatsApp number that is scrolling on your screen. And don't forget that your favorite Before You Say I Do program will now start showing at 8 p.m. on every Tuesday, no longer 9 p.m. So please share this news around, tell your friends, tell your family members who are lovers of this program. It is just to give you ample time to watch and to be able to do other things. So this is why it is just to improve on what we have been doing, and God has been helping us. So I want to say thank you once again to everyone. You can also watch the repeat broadcast at 1 p.m. on Saturday, and also join our Facebook page at same time 8 p.m. on every Tuesday to join me in discussing about love, relationship, and how you can navigate your dating world, and also to help make informed decision about your marital journey. Once again, I want to say thank you to everyone. Until I come your way again on another exciting episode of Before You Say I Do, I remain your host, Tope Oginni. Don't forget, on Before You Say I Do, we will always help you to make the right decision before you say I do. Bye for now.
I've never been so sure of anything before. Just like I'm in this moment, but was alone would be enough. Just take my hands and take mine, 'cause I will always love you through anything I'll do. To talk back on the first segment, for the engaging about Tope Oginni, let's talk about love, let's talk about God.